better be. Those guys are coming now. Those guys are, I'm excited about what they can do.
Bert had a turnaround year last year, not only on the field, but off the field, maybe more importantly. How has he continued that progress?
Did a great job in season, getting in the weight room. He actually got a few muscles. I thought it was shocking. I thought he painted them on there or something, or did. I got one of those. No, he looked good. I mean, he's worked hard in the weight room. And ain't no part of it was nutrition. Them guys don't eat. I mean, they're learning to eat, learn to do things, take care of your body, lift, and do the things you got to do. And they are. I mean, you know, he's continued to grow, doing good in school, and doing what he's supposed to do so far, and been very pleased with his effort. He was one of the guys, you know, he led out there, ran. Of course, he's fast, and he's not a big guy. What I'm saying is, fast, big guys, sometimes that wears on you. Them little guys, they ought to run all day, and he does. He went out there and had a good off season, but he's done a good job in the weight room. Much stronger, much more, I think, for his durability and things he'll do. I think it'll really help him.
Coach Taiwan Easterling playing baseball. Is he going to practice with the football team as well?
Well, it depends on how much. I doubt it, because he's full-time baseball and he's contributing. I mean, I know he's here in Layton as much, but if he can, you know, if he continues to keep contributing, he'll stay with baseball the whole time. And if something happened, he wasn't contributing or got out of the mix somehow, which I do not see. I mean, he's a heck of a baseball player. I mean, he's a very good player, and you know, so.
But put him pretty far behind.
No, he's been in the offense too. Same offense, you know, same. He's not going to change. I mean, a lot of that, you know, there'll be some little things. We'll go over those with him, but he's a smart guy, and he'll pick them up with the way they do things in the summer, and I wouldn't expect to put him behind at all.
You mentioned Smiley before. How eager are you to see him with pads on? And
I really am, because I'm going to tell you what, when you watch him going in the back of one of his drills, and those hips and that big broad back and those shoulders, and I mean going through there, and he's bounding. And as he got in shape, boy, you could really see the acceleration, some of the lower body explosion he had, and like I tell him, and he, you know, he's carrying 235, 236, 230, you know, however he goes back and forth right there. So, you know, as he's doing that, and those other backs are running a little bit lighter, but like I said, when those pads come on, it's going to be a big advantage. When the pads comes on, he's going to get better at that. But he ran well, moved well, and I'm anxious to see the physicality which he brings us.
Then watching Jeff Luke on film, I mean, it seems like he kind of bad intentions a little bit.
Yeah, that's what happens. Better, he's a linebacker. I mean, he does. But you know, there's another one who come in, and I mean, he was up there in the front leading bumping guys out. I mean, he's a competitor, and that's the way he just plays aggressively. He plays football the way it's supposed to be played. You know, when he works out and he runs, he does what he's supposed to do. He's where he's supposed to be. He's dependable. He's accountable, and that's what we always tell him. That's the most important thing you be. He's accountable and dependable as a person, not just as a player, but. And he does all those things, and he does. He plays physical and plays the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Coach, a lot of people have been talking about Dan Hicks. I mean, what have you seen from him?
Great potential. You know, I hate saying potential, great talent. You know what I mean? He has to learn to do it every day, but and the consistency level in which he has, but has a great upside. He's athletic, big, great lower body explosion, can jump, move, run, strong. I mean, you know, as he continues to grow and gets that every down, everyday thing, I expect to have a real good spring. I'm hoping he does. He needs to, and he can be. I mean, I think he's got a chance to be a really good player here.
Will he be a defensive end?
Yes. Oh, yes. But he's a guy, too, at 250. He can stand up and play if he wants to. He's athletic enough to stand up and play outside back or do whatever he wants to do. But he's a hand in the dirt, come off that edge guy, big and physical. And you can't go out, as far as physical ability, you can't go out and recruit one better than that.
How about Brandon Jenkins?
Same type thing. Is he getting bigger? Now he's starting to eat right. He's lifting hard. Continuing to put on weight. But see, there's another guy can stand up. See, people remember he'd be in them 3-4 teams. He'd be a big time stand up guy. He can stand up, play on the tight end, off the tight end, drop. Terrific athlete. Dan may be a little faster. I ain't sure. Brandon's a terrific, great balanced body control guy. Ball skills, sees with his eyes real well. Very instinctive. I mean, can rush, can dip his shoulder. I mean, he's got to get a little bigger to be where he wants to be. But, I mean, he's a very good player, and I think he'll be a real good player. And he's got a lot of different skills to be able to do some things. He's a good athlete, very good athlete, balanced body control athlete.
Talked about Christian's rehab. Do you think he'll be able to play the entire spring game?
I would, especially by then, that'd be 4 more weeks. I would expect so. And it depends how we go through spring, if something he has a setback or anything else. But knowing him, if I had to bet, if I was in Vegas, I'd be putting money on him. Knowing him.
So who would probably take reps with the twos right now? Because we'll have Becker last.
Secord and then Clint, and some of the other walk-on guys. Parks and Knowles and all those guys. They're good.
With Secor, didn't he, I mean, it seemed like when he came in, didn't have much, a great deal of arm strength, and is there stuff
No, he's
fundamentally?
doing good. He's not throwing it good now. They say he's been throwing it really good. Part of that's nerve, knowledge, what you're doing. Here's the way I always say it. Move to a neighborhood. Got your new house. How fast, when you first learn your way home from work, how do you go? Would that car go 100 miles an hour? Yeah, but you ain't going it because why? You don't know where you're going yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with a quarterback, especially a quarterback. Even though he may have arm strength, he don't know where he's throwing it yet and figuring it out and knowing everybody. I mean, you're always going to be tentative. Then as you go, your confidence grows. Like I say, you drive faster when you go home, just like that. As they get used to everybody, what to do, how to do the cadence, you know, and some of that's the type of kid you are. Are you a very outgoing kid, or you're a guy that takes a while to sit back and look at things, analyze, and go? I mean, it just depends. And then their ability starts to really come out. So that's why that first part of that, I don't get caught up in judging them. Some guys, that's, I mean, you know, we all want them to be All-Americans by the freshman year, and that's typical. I mean, I would too. I'm not against that. But sometimes it just takes guys, their personalities, and who they are. And they say he's been throwing the ball really good in the offseason stuff. So our players said that. It's a big difference. We'll see.
Has Hopkins pretty much continued? I mean, he started a little bit inconsistent last year and then really got dependable.
He did. He getting good, got a lot of leg strength, and I'm hoping can be a weapon. I mean, I'm hoping he's a guy with kickoffs, and the way that kickoff returns is one of the best plays of ball now. You're back to that 30 and kicking, and having that kicker that can get it to where you want, getting it deep, and all those things. That's not many guys have that guy. You know what I mean? And I think he can be a guy that can make a difference for us in ball.
What can you tell from on the kickers, Jimbo, when you're going through your fourth quarter drills? I mean, what's
him? You watch him. He's up there leading. You talk about athletic. He can run 4 or 5 or better. I mean, he can dunks a basketball, can dunk it behind his head, do all kinds of stuff. I mean, he's a phenomenal athlete. He really is. And I'm going to tell you, you don't realize that. You talk about a kicker who can make a tackle on I mean, you know, that last safety valve who's athletic and get a guy on the ground. You don't think about that, but he'll do that. He's like, that's the 2 most athletic kickers I've ever been around in my life, him and Gano. I mean, both of them can run and it makes a difference. They have great, strong legs, and I think that's part of why their legs are so strong. They're so athletic, such fast twitch, muscle fiber, and explosion in what they do. But I mean, jump and run. I mean, he's athletic now. I mean, he runs with our skill guys. He's a very good athlete.
So you could run a fake play with him. I mean,
oh yeah, he's a guy who can run and do. I mean, he really can. Good athlete. He played corner, you know, on his team, but I mean, he was legit. I mean, he's really good, very good athlete. Yes, sir.
Is that about it, folks?
Shoot, that was easy.